This is the video solution for question number 9 of Lesson 4's Multiplying Polynomial Practice. This is a heavy-hitting question. We are asked if the product 5x plus 2 and 3x minus 1 is subtracted from 2x squared plus 7x plus 1, what is the result written in standard form? So first, if the product is subtracted from, indicates that the product must be found first. So we're going to start by finding the product of 5x plus 2 and 3x minus 1. Those two binomials, in order to find their product, we will use our visual aid known as the area model. So I'm going to start by drawing an area model. I'm going to draw a 4-box model because I'm doing a binomial times a binomial, 2 terms times 2 terms. So we have 5x plus 2 and 3x minus 1. The next step is going to be to complete all of our multiplications. So we're going to start at the top left box and we're going to follow the product rule. 3 times 5 is 15. We're going to multiply the coefficients, keep the variable x, add the power. So 3x times 5x is 15x squared. Top right box is 3x times 2. We're going to multiply our numbers, which is how we get this new coefficient, positive 6x, 2 times 3. And bottom left box is very similar. We have a negative 1 times a positive 5x. That's going to result in a negative 5x. Bottom right box, we have negative 1 times positive 2, and that result, a number times a number, is negative 2. Once we've completed our 4 multiplications, what we generally do is simplify that to standard polynomial form where our like terms have been combined. So I'm going to go forward with that. We're going to combine the like terms we see along the diagonal and set ourselves up so that the highest power is first. So doing so, we have 15x squared, combining 6x and negative 5x. Remember, when you combine, you simply add or subtract the coefficients. So we have a negative 5 and a positive 6. When we combine that, that's a positive 1x. We do not add our exponents at this point. We are combining like terms. Bottom right box is a negative 2, so I'm going to bring down our negative 2. At this point, we have found the product of the two binomials, and that product is 15x squared plus x minus 2. Next step is to take this product and subtract it from the following trinomial, 2x squared plus 7x plus 1. So to set up my problem correctly, I like to say that from goes first. So if from goes first, we're going to need to put the 2x squared plus 7x plus 1 first, and from that, we're going to subtract our product, 15x squared plus x minus 2. Notice that I have put the product inside its own set of parentheses to emphasize that this represents an entire quantity. And if we've done our adding and subtracting lessons very carefully, we know that there's something very important that's about to happen with this subtraction sign. This subtraction is actually a negative 1, and it needs to be distributed fairly to all of the pieces or terms of our trinomial. So the next step is going to be to distribute the negative. We're going to rewrite the first polynomial before the minus sign. At this point, you can take the parentheses off. Then we're going to distribute the negative, and what that's going to do is change the signs of all that comes behind. So we have a negative 15x squared, a negative x, and a positive 2. At this point, we are ready to combine the terms that are like and leave our answer in simplest form or standard polynomial form. What I'm going to do next is just kind of underline the terms that are like as I go through and combine them. So I have a 2x squared and a negative 15x squared. 2 and negative 15, when combined, creates negative 13x squared. We're just combining the coefficients. The next step would be to take the positive 7x and the negative 1x and do the same thing. That leaves me with positive 6x, 7 minus 1. And then I have a positive 1 and a positive 2, which is how I'm getting positive 3. This is the final result in standard polynomial form, meaning highest power or highest degree down to lowest degree of terms, and that is the final answer.